Oh, that was a beautiful sound, dude. That was so crisp.
You guys ready?
Okay, ready when you are, buddy.
Oh, okay. Did you want me to just go?
Yes, I do.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo. Go.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast.
Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to the worst episode of the entire series.
Well, come on now. Let's not set the expectations so high.
No, I mean this one's gonna. Oh,
What?
this one's gonna be extra bad though.
Well, all right. Well, so first and foremost, I'm Josh DeLay. Nice to have everybody around. This is over here.
My name is Alan Wagner.
Yep, I'm a very professional man who's about to deliver one of his finest performances. And over here, ladies and gentlemen, we missed him last week, but we're not missing him
He's back.
again.
Ah, jeez.
Guess-
Look who's back.
Actually, you
back,
should guess. Who
back,
am I today?
Back again. Oh,
Wow, he has so
He's
many
initiating
different.
nomenclatures. Is that the right word?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Oh, okay.
I think he's Potato Pete today.
Okay.
Correct.
Invite.
Wow,
oh, hey.
fucking one
right,
try.
Right on the money. All
That
right.
was amazing, dude.
I for one welcome back Potato anytime he's willing to be on.
Man, I
so.
tell you what, I love doing this podcast under any circumstances, but it's always best when the full crew is together. You know,
Yep.
we're
That's
like
true.
we're like retarded Power Rangers. We could put our forces together to create one big thing,
I like
and that
the
big
best.
thing is it's a podcast.
I liked it best when I was by myself. I felt like the White Ranger.
yeah,
you know?
you see,
He was the cool one.
yeah. I'll say some of your political takes. You definitely could be a White Ranger, so to speak.
Is that
A guy who fights for the white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like the White Ranger was like the White Knight of the group.
Yeah, well, no, because White Knights are woke, or they try to
Oh,
be. They're like
yeah.
simps, you know.
He had a fucking like a knife that was also a lion that spoke to you and shit.
Yeah, I've never actually watched Power Rangers, so I probably shouldn't have made the reference because I wasn't prepared to continue with the riff.
I'll keep going.
No, you can. So what else happened in the Power Rangers?
Well, see, the White Ranger used to be the Green Ranger.
Oh, is that really? He
Yeah.
changed.
So he left for a while. He was going to find himself or something. So it was just the other couple of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And they're always like, oh, where's this guy at? Where's he at? You know?
Yeah.
And then cue the fucking fog machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a little bright light behind him, and he comes strolling in, and he's all dressed in white. He's like, I've found myself
Yes.
now. And he had a cool saber
Yeah.
that I think it was called Saber. And
His saber, he had a saber that was called Saber.
yeah, and it spoke. It had a little lion head on it. It would
Okay.
speak and
Right.
say little funny things for all the kids.
So it's like a saber-toothed lion, perhaps.
Yep.
So that's why I
Yep.
called it Saber.
Mhm.
It was so many entendres.
Yeah, I mean they had
Many
to make it, they had to make it
entendres.
simple, but yet intelligent enough for the audience.
So for whatever reason, the Power Rangers decided that the green was bad and white was better. He comes back, he's like, he's now pure,
Yes,
and he's ready to kick
they
ass.
purified him.
Anyway,
Yeah.
look, I don't want to get into any racial discussions, and you
Well,
know,
we were talking about Power Rangers, but I mean,
yeah, I was too.
Oh,
All
okay.
I'm saying is I don't want to do some sort of like cross-cultural examination of the Power Rangers right now. You know what I mean? I'm just not prepared for that.
all right.
It was a long weekend. My brain isn't functioning at the highest level it's ever functioned, I will say. And the last thing I want to do is start purporting that, children's shows are racist. Because, you know what? That's just not what it's about.
Yep.
It's about teaming up and being a team. And that's what we are here at the podcast.
Uh-huh.
We were our White Ranger, our ace in the hole, our wild card,
Potato Pete.
Potato Pete,
Yeah.
was absent last week.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't whole.
No.
And as such, we didn't put our best foot forward because teamwork makes the dream work, man.
Well, you can't put your best foot forward when that foot is just not in the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like he was out there putting all of our best foot forward, but in some other place
Yeah.
that wasn't beneficial for us.
He rocked
in
my
general.
Minot, North Dakota's world last weekend.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
To be frank, I probably put one of our worst foots forward feet. One of our worst feet forward. Right at the beginning of the podcast, just stuck that foot out,
You did.
put it forward.
You put bad juju into the air,
Yes.
and you can still say juju. That's fine.
Well, yeah, because
Right. Unless you're walking on the street and you happen to see a couple of guys from Israel, then you shouldn't say juju.
you think they'd pick up on that?
I mean, I think they'd be like, "Why did you?"
Hey, bad juju.
It's bad juju to look at two guys from Israel and say juju. That's bad juju.
Yeah.
And really, there's not much good juju that can come from that at all.
Well, there's good juju out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
don't-
can't just say that they're all just bad jujus.
You're right. There's good people on both sides. You're right.
Yeah. It's not to be so one-sided about all this,
That's gonna be that give me your take on anything. You know that? Like, remember when everyone was really upset with Trump
He's got some good stuff going on.
because like I don't even remember what it was about, but it was like
he gave paper towels to that whole group of people that one time.
Yes.
I watched. That was a good thing he did.
and exactly. There's good people on both sides.
Yeah.
There always is. So when he said that was when that guy like drove through the crowd of protesters,
Yeah.
and his response was, "There's good people on both sides." But really,
He just would not
it's
at any point.
but
just
what a
be like,
what a masterfully political response from Trump,
Good
dude.
God.
What a strategist.
I don't even know
what
if
a
it
strategist.
was. I think it was pretty lazy, to be honest.
What
with
do you
but
mean?
But it worked great.
That's literally how you be a politician. Like, take this Russia-Ukraine thing, for example.
Back on it.
Yeah, we have
Episode 4.
to. Look, I know everyone else is trying to forget about this, but my heart is still with the Russian people, and I'm hoping they get through this. And look, there's good people on both sides. The Ukrainians are fine, too. You know what I mean? See how that works?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
So you go Israel-Palestine, be like, look,
Good people on both sides.
yeah, I know that the Israelis are
In that
are
scenario,
pushing them all towards the coast and
That's
kind of
what I mean.
boxing them in. But good people on both sides.
Well, that's what I mean. There's
Yeah.
there's good jujus and bad jujus.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and so maybe there are some bad jujus pushing the Palestinians, towards the sea.
Yeah.
But
Who
good-
knows which ones they are, though?
But by the way, good people on both sides.
Yes.
So it's fine.
So welcome to the worst episode of our
What?
podcast.
What do you mean? I think we have to have a fucking hot start.
I just want to see how low we can get.
I'm not trying to go low at all.
What can we talk about?
Hey, as Michelle Obama once said, when they go low, we go high.
Yeah, and then she fucking busted out a fucking cool pair of sunglasses and a fucking joint. Just fucking
I thought you were gonna say she busted a cool pair of tits.
yeah, and she busted her tits out. She's like, "How high can we get?"
How cool would that have been? She's like, when they go low, we go high. And she just fucking rips her shit
Yeah.
out. She's like, check out these sweet titties.
She's just got thug life like tattooed across her fucking chest.
Yeah. And Brock's like, there are good titties on both sides.
Yes. That would have been cool.
He takes a moment
at the primaries, just like
he takes a moment to compliment his wife's chest
What,
at the
Hillary?
primaries. No.
Oh, okay.
It was Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go high.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying it was Hillary.
No, Hillary, she would just be like, can't we murder their families?
Well, that makes the whole thug life thing a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought Hillary Clinton with a thug life written across her fucking tits.
Oh, dude, just on her. Yeah, dude, exactly.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
so sick.
Yep.
Here's what
Fucking
Hillary.
getting blazed.
Here's what
Like
Hillary
a
Clinton.
hot sauce.
Yeah, exactly. Just dumping hot sauce on those thug tits of hers. So here's the difference between the Obamas and the Clintons. So when people attacked the Obamas, Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high.
Yeah.
And Hillary Clinton's like, is there any way we can just kill their kids or something? That was what she said on record.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
She's like, can't we demoralize them through murder in some
Yeah,
sort of way?
Well, she was just trying to harvest that adrenochrome or whatever.
Actually, she wasn't. She was going to waste parts of the body.
Oh fuck! All right.
She's not an ethical farmer of children. She just kills for the thrill, man. It's not even functional for her, you know?
She gets what she needs out of it and then moves on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like any good capitalist would.
Like a great like the good, strong, independent woman that she is.
Yep.
And I love her for that. I truly do.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, by the way?
Mine?
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
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 I was back in Fargo, and I've recanted tales of my hometown,
Our hometown.
Yours as well, I suppose. And when I'm back in North Dakota, look, I don't make good choices here. Like, let's not.
No.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like when I'm here I'm like doing things right necessarily, but
Yep.
when I'm there, it's I mean, it's like I get there and within an hour, I'm blacked out and making fucking dope choices. You know what I mean? Just immediately. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So we were back. Both of us were in Fargo actually,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, same thing as usual. You get to Fargo, you go to a place, you start getting tall beers for $5 a pop.
Less than that.
I mean, good Christ.
There was, I think, the first place we went to, fucking $1.50 PBRs, if I recall correctly.
Yep, exactly. So we started housing those, taking shots.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you go to there's only a few establishments in Fargo, North Dakota where there have been recorded shootings at,
Yeah.
and the one that we happened to close down 2 nights in a row
What was the one? Yeah.
was the one where there's a lot of shootings and stabbings and
Isn't it funny that like we were all very aware of that growing up there, and that was still kind of just like the go-to place. For
well,
us.
yeah, man,
You feel safe.
you feel really safe.
You know what I mean? Those other places, like when I hear that a place was like shot up or stabbed up or whatever, the way that I look at it is that
Someone stabbed up a place.
yeah, that's what. But all I'm saying is like when I go in there, I know that somebody's gonna have a knife, then that could possibly save my life. You know,
I think
It's a good
most
spin on it.
most people in there at least have a knife.
Yeah,
and
this-
probably like some artillery or
That's
you
what
know
I mean.
whatever
Like,
else.
and I feel like there are people, so they're on our side. You know,
Yeah, they're probably there's good people on both
There's good
sides.
people on both sides, exactly.
and you just have to hope that
I was hoping you would bring it back.
you
there,
just
so.
hope that the one that has a mortar is on your side.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like we ran into like almost potential stabbings at those places growing up.
Oh, things got a little dicey on occasion,
Sometimes, yeah.
but it's usually not that bad.
Yeah, like
It's usually fine.
somebody gets like at the Empire, for instance, like somebody like gets kicked out of the liquor store next door because
Yeah.
they're too drunk,
Right.
and then they ask you to go and get them a shooter of something.
This has happened to you?
Yeah, probably. And go and you're just like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm a poor college student. I don't have just spare shooter money for you.
Right.
And then they pull out a knife and they try to stab you to death.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this hasn't happened to you, but you could see it happen.
Theoretically, yeah.
In theory, you've been stabbed to death by a man who's wanted a little bit of Hot 100. His
Yeah.
only crime, really,
Yep.
in that scenario,
Oh, back to Hot 100.
is just wanting a little bit of Hot 100.
Yeah.
The stabbing was, I mean,
It was incidental,
it was
really.
incidental. Yeah, it was collateral damage.
Mm-hmm.
You not buying this man Hot 100 though is an issue.
Yeah, see, if you would have gotten me nowadays, I would have gotten some Hot 100s,
Nice.
and then I would have stabbed him
Right.
because I'm a different man now.
You're 20.
I'm the man getting kicked out of the Empire. Now.
Yeah, exactly. You've graduated. It's a cycle. That's the thing with Fargo. It starts like that. It starts like I'm in that infancy phase still, where like I'm just satisfied getting blacked out, not stabbing people. But at a certain point, it's like, hey man, blacking out is cool, but wouldn't it be dope to also just throw on some tremendous violence as well?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I for one welcome the violence.
Yeah. Apparently, you said you're the one who stabs people.
Well, yeah.
It'd be weird if
I
you were.
just thought I'd make it more clear. that
Most people, when they stab people, they're not like bummed about it. They're like, "This is fucking really cool."
do you think that's the case?
Of course.
Okay.
Because they're crazy.
No, but I mean, like, if it's like, I mean, when there's crazy, I feel like they feel like you wronged them. They're not wanting to do it.
yeah,
Some
but
of them do. Like,
does
if
it
you're a
does it
kill-
not
if you're a
feel good to
killer-
get back at someone who wronged you? That feels really good.
I suppose.
Yeah, those guys literally they come as they're stabbing,
Yeah.
like
All
for
right.
sure. And I don't blame them.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what Fargo was like. that's what our weekend was about.
Yeah.
A lot of theoretical stabbing and
Yep.
premature ejaculating and
Yep. Yep.
all the other good things. Though what I will say, what I did notice
Yeah.
about Fargo, which seems odd and it seems I guess ironic,
Yeah.
is that I was on the apps, the dating apps,
Okay.
and I had so much more action in Fargo.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I swiped left because they were all fucking pigs, but
Jesus. Do you match up though, or what?
I wouldn't touch them with my fucking worst enemy's dick.
I wouldn't have touched him like 10-foot long cock.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I wouldn't even snake my fucking 30-foot hose of a cock anywhere near either of those fucking hogs. Fucking hogs with kids too. Anyway, but here in the beautiful city
There's too many
Of
there's
Minneapolis,
too
St.
many other
Paul.
there's too many other hogs.
I think you're saying there's too many others. I was like, okay, Alan, that's
Come
not,
on.
that's not okay.
I was just saying there was a few. There's around here. There's too many other hogs to compete with.
Yeah.
Like cocks. That is.
Oh, you're talking about cocks.
Yeah, not like ugly ladies.
I wasn't
you were
matching
referring
with
to them.
cocks. I was matching with hefty women.
Oh, all right.
Which, by the way, I love hefty women.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying.
Oh, okay.
I prefer a woman who's more physically fit than I am.
All right. All right.
I hold women to a higher standard than I hold myself, and I just somehow feel okay about it at some point. It's not right. But look, there's good people on both sides.
There's
all right?
good people on both
There's
sides.
good people
yeah.
on both sides, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I was actually like, oh, I could just, Tinder showed the thing where it's like 3 people liked you, and then like they just put them at the top of the deck. They kind of stack your deck.
Oh, did they do that for you?
They did it for me,
Oh, that's nice of them.
but it was just 3 32-year-old single mom hogs.
So, don't you want to hang out with the single moms though? Like,
I do. I'm looking for
well,
that.
here's the thing: if you're if they're a single mom, they're single,
Yeah.
and 2, you know that they know how to fuck because they have kids.
Well, they know how to fuck.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
like they can do it.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between may and can.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to fuck?
Well, this guy. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
But the
they
dude
have-
left. The dude
like,
left. So how good should you be fucking?
Nobody has like a resume though. Like these guys actually have kind of a resume,
But the dude left. Oh yeah, she does. Yeah.
because he has a kid.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
not only and it's not even lying on her resume because the kid is there.
That's
You're
what I
like,
mean.
Yeah,
That's like
it's like
they're
a
wa-
rock solid
They're
resume.
like they're like there watching you like
It's
bangs.
fact-checked, yeah.
Yep.
But maybe she doesn't fuck good because the dude left, right?
Well, see that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So we know that that at the very least,
Yeah.
this I don't know 300, 400 pound woman
I already left that part out.
Can,
but all right.
can get beached up, and
Yeah.
can just let a guy.
God damn it.
We know this porpoise can, on some level, lie down and allow fluids to
I feel like
inseminate them. But that doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that they're like good.
I feel like porpoises are like kind of lean.
Yeah, what's a porpoise
It's a
again?
dolphin.
Yeah, never mind, not a porpoise.
Yeah.
What was I thinking of?
A whale.
Yeah, what's a whale again? An orca?
Well, orcas are also porpoises technically.
Jesus, man, why I saw so many cinnamons in
They're
the
part of, like, the-
cinnamons? Jesus,
There's,
God,
there's so much cinnamons.
there's too many synonyms in the sea.
Yeah.
Why is everything just a fucking dolphin?
Well, yeah, orcas that are called killer whales. It's ironic because they're
Oh,
not,
so they
they're
aren't
not,
whales.
They're not whales. Though.
Right, they're sharks.
They used to kill whales,
Oh,
and that's where they got the name from. They used to be whale killer, but then they flipped it around because it sounds better. I think.
yeah, it's more PC.
Yeah,
It's not as sharp on the tongue.
exactly. Yeah,
We don't want to
Well, yeah, it's
whale
a
killer.
little flippity flop happening there, but yeah, they're dolphins. Though.
so anyway,
they're pretty cool.
I'm just surprised.
Porpoises.
Like what could the logic be? Like, first of all, I just want to do a disclaimer right now. I don't normally do disclaimers because I feel like everyone who listens to the podcast knows that everything I'm saying is facetious at.
Well, I was
At
gonna say,
worst.
unless we like by happenstance get somebody to stumble across our unmarketed podcast,
Anyway.
then they don't know.
My disclaimer is that I take back everything I've said on this podcast. All right, so just
Okay, all right, good.
So
We're
just-
getting ahead of it. So now, if people
Yeah.
start at the top, which would be like episode 63,
something.
then if they went
Some
down,
number.
they had
Yeah.
a disclaimer. But if they start from the bottom, they also have a somewhat of a
Exactly.
disclaimer.
So basically, what I'm saying is I think all bodies matter, and and I think that's an important thing for everyone else to believe.
Okay.
So anyway, but let's get back to the fucking issue at hand.
Yep.
Which is why the fuck am I getting more action one night of Tindering in Fargo than I am getting fucking every night of Tindering here? What is the divide? What's happening? Do I need to, I must need to just completely change everything.
I think people recognize you in Fargo, though. You get up on stage with the old Peter Dickett, which was on the podcast at one point, so I can reference them.
We did do Peter Dick. Chase
you,
Raider.
you would pull your dick out up on stage quite a bit, so I think people know what they're
I
working
did
with.
not pull my dick out.
Well, people have definitely seen your dick on stage.
Yeah,
You didn't pull it out on purpose,
but that wouldn't make me get more action.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of hog you're working with. Actually, I have seen your penis before.
Okay, well there we go. Very
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah, you're probably right, but I wanted to kind of build you up a little bit.
Well, thanks for
you're the one who broke yourself down.
thanks
there.
for
I was just gonna let it slide.
yeah,
but-
thanks for helping me improve my self-image.
Yeah.
My point is, like, is it just my profile must just be shit?
Yeah. I mean, I told you that on the one that where you read your bio,
And I haven't changed it.
and I know you haven't.
I-
I told you I would.
I think my pictures are bad too.
I told you I would rewrite it for you.
I have all my pictures.
And yeah, you're ignoring it just like you did the last episode.
Wait, what?
Keep going. Yeah. Yep. I'm just saying I could help you out. You know.
Do you think you actually could help me though?
Probably.
I don't know. If, that's the thing. I don't know if I could actually sincerely sit down with you and let you do that. There's
I
something
feel like you're too articulate. You gotta like.
there's something inside me that makes me just not want to accept help from people.
You're just gonna like. I feel like you're just gonna write it out and it's all gonna be like spelt correctly and shit.
Yeah.
Good punctuation.
Yeah, of
Nobody
course.
fucking wants that. Just fucking. I mean, you're coming across as a boring old man. All right. I read books.
So I should.
Is what you're saying.
so
Nobody fucking wants
So
that.
okay. So I mean, look, I don't.
I don't even need to rewrite it.
I
I
reject-
could just change some spellings and remove some periods or whatever. You know.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
But my pictures are all bad too. I think that might be a problem.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know a little bit of Photoshop, so.
Oh, you want? Yeah, I know you.
No. Listen, we've already. I've already told you what type of picture I'm.
Can I
setting
tell you
up
what?
for you, but
Can I tell you what pictures I have though?
yeah,
It's all me and my ex-wives on our wedding nights,
that is a cool move.
and not like during the wedding. It's all very like graphic pornography.
That might be a selling point. Like, I know a lot of people out there like are not necessarily into like a lifelong commitment.
Yeah.
You're offering a bite-sized commitment. You know, something a little bit more, something a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But that should be my bio.
Yeah.
Lifetime commitment, more like bite-sized commitment with
yeah.
me, because I will cheat on you, and I will neglect you emotionally, and you'll leave in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
Oh, should I put that?
People like drama in their life.
and then be like, anyways, here's some pictures of me and my ex-wife fucking.
There you go. Perfect.
Let's swipe.
You're onto something now.
Do you think that's the move?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we'll just fucking yeah, maybe I just have to up my game a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I need to try probably.
Well, I wouldn't say like you need to try
Here's-
more. I think you need to try the same amount, but just on a different plateau. You know.
Here's the issue is that when you're a dude and you're as straight as I am, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you only just fuck like really beautiful women and stuff.
Yep.
So when you're only constantly just like banging just like the most quality of women, like all the like every moment, like almost to the point where it like you start to even like want to start.
Yeah. You're
bang-
just like this is too much. for
Yeah,
me.
it gets gross after a while. So because I'm that way, the only profiles I see on Tinder or any of these other apps are from women.
Yeah.
So I've never seen how to do the dude profile. You know what I mean? Because I'm not looking for dudes.
Oh, I like the angle that you're going here. Let
Yeah.
me let me step in.
Will you snap me one Miller Lite, please?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me step in and just kind of because I feel like I know where you're going, so I'll just
Please,
I'll just
please.
I'll just take over.
I want you to be like Will Smith in the movie Hitch.
So what I'm understanding of this whole situation is that you've primarily been on men for women, right?
Wait, what? I've not been on any men.
Well, no, you're on the men for women side of things,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. So because I'm interested in women.
well,
is how I put it.
exactly, yeah. But you're trying to figure out how other men
Yeah, but
build their profiles.
that's exactly right.
And the only way to really do that is to start swiping on men.
Oh, and to change my preferences.
Yeah, and start having sex with men.
No, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because in order to think like a man, you have to fuck a man.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
if you're really trying to learn and like
Yeah.
absorb what other men
That's true.
want, you gotta have
Dude,
sex with other men.
it's actually kind of gay to be on like Tinder and stuff and just be looking at chicks and like because then you start just like acting like thinking
well,
like a chick.
it's 2022,
Right.
You know,
You don't want to think like you don't want to think like a chick. So the only way to think like a man is to start swiping on dudes.
is to fuck other men.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Producer P, is that add up?
Yeah.
All right.
He's potatoed by the way today. So.
Potato, more like French fried.
Oh yeah.
Because he's are you on acid right now?
Huh?
There we go.
Are you on acid?
No.
Oh,
To get a little. Are you deep fried? You a little deep fried? Little deep fried potato.
he's a fried green potato.
Hey, Potato Pete. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
How was your weekend? We've been talking about our weekend.
Yeah. So not only did we miss out on everything in his life from the last podcast,
Yeah, we also missed out.
but
on
actually,
this weekend
just
too,
to put
so.
closure on that last bit, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start fucking dudes. Okay.
All right, cool.
So let's just end that. That's cool.
Yeah, now we're moving forward.
Now,
Okay.
I know people would be like,
Acceptable time to
we
transfer.
left it a little open ended,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna say right now,
I'm committing to it. Yeah.
I'm fucking gay and I'm fucking dudes. Okay, so Producer Pete, with all that said, with all that behind us, with all that in the rearview mirror, me openly becoming a homosexual comedian who hopefully will get a lot more opportunities as a result.
Yeah.
How's your weekend, bud?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What'd you do?
Just did some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
it
was
sounds
fine.
like you had pretty fulfilling weekend. Any other comments on it or?
Anything else?
It was a little muddy.
Oh,
Oh,
here
so-
we go. Now we got something to talk
Yeah,
about.
so it does suck. I hate when the seasons change because everything's different then.
Yeah. Lots of mud on the ground.
Yeah, like, and sometimes it's like, oh, it was warm and now it's fucking cold and wet.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what is this shit? I was used to it being warm,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to adjust.
Yeah. So, by the way, Pete, I get what you did there with the whole muddy thing. Wink,
Yeah,
buddy. I
no,
get it.
thank
I
you.
get it. All right.
Oh, you had anal sex.
Yeah.
Wait, with a guy? I guess that might be an off the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
hey,
I will say though, as an openly homosexual man now,
I mean.
I'm a little upset that he's trying to hide his true identity after I've been so brave on this podcast.
Well, Pete's been successful on Tinder in the past, I believe. You could swipe on Pete.
Well, yeah, but maybe like I don't want to swipe on him because I think it'd be complicated. We're living in the same house and we got this like
I don't know. He's got some good energy.
he has like a girlfriend and he's just like secretly getting banged.
Well, no, but I mean, like he's just teaching you some things.
Oh yeah, just showing me the rope.
Yeah. All right, now, yeah, both of you guys can just be like, all right, well, if you were the girl and if I was the girl,
Yeah,
then you know,
let's
this
just
is-
pretend my asshole's a pussy.
yeah.
Let's see how creative. All right, this is just a creative thing. Are you creative enough to believe that a man's asshole is the birthing canal? Like, or are you a fucking yellow who can't
yeah.
fucking use your brain for anything?
I don't know, man. I've seen some. Pete's left some real fucking steamers in the toilet before.
Oh God.
It's not that hard. It's not that much of a stretch, you know.
Oh God.
Yep.
Here's what I'm gonna do now on Tinder. I realize I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm into ladies." This is my new profile.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm into ladies, but just so you know, I'm very creative, and if I don't get any action on here, I could definitely pretend a man's asshole is your pussy. So don't act like you're anything special to me, because I can just easily. I'm so creative and imaginative
Yeah.
that I can easily convince myself that I'm banging a hot girl, even though it's a gross man.
I feel like Minneapolis is liberal enough. You might actually get some people that are just like, this guy's really progressive. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the next avenue. You know how like things have gone a little wonky in identity politics and everything. The
Yeah.
next thing is like it's like you just you fuck a person, but you just make that person whatever you want that person to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's no longer about personal identity. It's now about ascribing an identity to someone else
Exactly.
mid coitus.
Yep. And not telling them
Exactly.
About it.
So you just find any desperate person. It's like, well, this is the
Yeah.
hottest. Yeah, this is a hot chick. It's like,
And
sure,
then
it's a guy in a wheelchair, but you know, it's a really hot chick. You know,
Jesus Christ.
but a consenting man in a wheelchair, by the way.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you specified that.
I need to make sure because I feel like I've said some things on this podcast. That perhaps
This is the one.
perhaps this is the one.
This is the one they
And
need.
God,
to
I hope it is. But you know what I mean. So now it's not about identity politics. Is no longer about how you identify. It's about you projecting an identity onto a person to make your own identity
More secure.
more stalwart and more. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Yes,
yep.
exactly.
Well,
So I'm straight. God damn it.
yeah,
And I always will be.
but you don't have to tell people.
Well, I'm gonna fuck a guy in the ass,
Well, and that's what I mean.
pretend he's a beautiful woman.
And if they're fucking you back, you have to expect that they're doing the same. You know,
Yeah, exactly. It's
you just don't talk about it.
yeah, it's yeah. There's never a discussion.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, no, this sounds great.
Yeah, like you whisper "I love you" into his ear.
It's a lot less uncomfortable than walking up to somebody and asking them their pronoun. I
Dude,
think.
come
So-
on. This is the way. This is like for shy people who want to be woke. It's the shy
Exactly.
woke thing.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you're gonna whisper in the guy's ear, "Oh,
Well-
I love your big meaty cock and shit," but like,
Yes.
he's actually a woman.
And that, yeah, exactly. And that actually helps out all the people who are like anti-woke too, because you could just assume,
sure.
you could just assume that
This is the bridge. This
Yeah.
is the bridge.
You could just assume that they think the same. You know, you're not asking them about it.
yeah. The identity that you're presenting them as a person who is understanding.
Yeah. So yeah, you're like, you take a nice conservative man out to dinner and you end up, banging him in the asshole.
Of course you do, as the conservatives tend to
Yeah,
do.
and you think of him as a girl the whole time, and he's like, "Well, I'm just fucking a dude," and you're just like, "Well, at least you're not. Just don't tell me that, because
Yeah.
don't ruin my illusion."
Yeah, because
or
you're
whatever.
a beautiful woman.
Exactly, it'd be really weird. You
Yeah,
know?
you're Tara Reid.
Yeah.
You know, I speak. This is kind of reminds me of this. So we were driving back from Fargo.
For Tara Reid. All right,
Shouts
keep going,
out.
keep going,
Shouts
yeah.
out to Tara Reid, the hottest man alive. Fucking beautiful buttocks on her.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Tight.
So there was there's always like we for some reason we talk about billboards a lot on this podcast, but I'm just,
Are we back on the Billboard game?
I'm sorry, but I have a billboard. thing.
Billboard Montana.
Billboard, yeah, exactly.
All right,
18
cool.
billboards in Billings, Montana, or whatever the fuck. So I saw a billboard on the interstate between Fargo, North Dakota, and
Okay.
St. Paul, Minnesota, which is what we were driving on.
Did I see it too, or did you,
I
point it out?
I
or
didn't comment on it.
You were saving it for the podcast.
Well, because I was like, gosh, we have a podcast, dude. I better save some of this hot material.
Good on you, bud.
First of all, I was thinking about fucking guys. I was like, but they're not real guys, like guys that I can pretend are girls.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought about that the whole drive, and then I happened to stumble across this billboard.
All right, what did
And the,
what should
and the
we-
billboard said, real Christians
Yep.
love their enemies.
Oh,
And I thought that was pretty apt because usually those
Provocative.
Christians end up just banging men,
yeah,
and that's their natural enemy biblically.
yeah.
So it's
But,
like,
but they don't have to think of them that anyway because they're woke now.
right. So we're gonna
Yes.
we're gonna help these clergymen out.
Yeah.
By giving them an avenue by which them having gay sex is very, very straight.
Oh shit.
It's biblically right.
Oh, but if they're thinking that it's because I think that's the whole issue though is that they're not supposed to do that with.
What do you mean?
With I don't think they're supposed. I think having gay sex is the loophole that they're looking for.
Oh, you mean because the vaginal sex without
Well,
insemination is
exactly.
an abomination.
Yeah, you don't
quite
spill
frankly.
you don't spill your seed.
Yeah, you don't spill it.
You put it inside of an asshole.
It would also be funny. It'd be funny. Just like,
Well, where it gets absorbed as nutrients.
yes,
The,
exactly.
the large intestine is
very
made for
absorbent.
that.
Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. So we'll get this identity. This will be like Fox News' way
Yep.
of like inserting themselves into like the American Christian way of thinking.
Yeah.
So we're really bridging a lot of gaps here. This is really bringing it together.
Yeah.
It's high time that the Christian right has a real say in identity politics in America, and I stand by that. For too long, they've been shut out of this very important conversation, and God damn it, I'm going to take a stand right now and say that the Going Hard podcast is going to not only teach the Christian right about identity politics, but find a way to make it godly
Yeah.
and good.
Yep. Okay. All right.
So we've done it.
Yeah.
Obviously, all these people. Because what else could it mean? When real Christians love their enemies.
They're
They're saying
sex.
they're saying
they're fucking them.
They're saying they're making love.
have
to,
sex
yes.
with your enemies.
Yeah, they're saying have premarital,
Yeah.
unprotected sex with your enemies. That's what they're saying.
See, my whole,
I can read between the lines.
my whole gripe with the whole Bible situation is that too many people translated it.
Oh, sure.
It got translated too many times.
Wow, yeah, this is deep.
Well, and you'd go back to the original one, whatever, I think it was it
Zoroaster.
was like an Aramaic or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
Zoroastrianism.
Yeah. If we would go back and read it in its true form, I think this would all be very clear. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, like this was actually
Too many people were dipping their fucking little grubby fingers in the
Yeah.
pot and translating the Bible. And
Exactly.
bending it to their will.
yeah, exactly.
The
The original text clearly said that banging dudes and pretending they're chicks is like
I think what really happened is the dude who first translated it was like, if I let people know that that they could just be going around fucking their enemy all day long, then there'd be less enemies for me to bang.
oh sure, he was trying to hoard the enemies.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
he was bogarting the
It's a
enemies.
slippery slope after that point.
Sure was a slippery
There's
slope.
a lot of unbanged enemies out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and sometimes those enemies happen to be small children who are in the church, and you know what? You got to take care of those enemies too.
Yeah, all those priests, they actually read Aramaic. They know the
Yeah.
they know the original
Yeah.
of the Bible.
Yeah, they're smart, so they know what God's
Oh,
will truly
goodness.
is.
God, what a weird. Did I tell the story of me going to the fucking cathedral over here?
What is this gonna be?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you've told me why we at a cathedral like recently. You were at a
for,
cathedral.
well, my parents came to town for Christmas, and we brought them to the cathedral for midnight mass or whatever. And there was a protest going on outside of the cathedral, and so it was me and my wife and my mom and my dad, and my mom's like super Catholic her whole life,
Yep.
never missed like a midnight mass her entire life or whatever.
Yep.
And so we're just like, we'll just go and appease this lady and go to church. And
Well,
hang
you
out
should.
and stuff. Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Gave you
She
life.
She does good stuff for
Gave
us.
you life,
so-
good person.
Yeah. So
Least you can do.
So we're walking up and we're here. They got like fucking like tribal drums and shit going, and they're fucking they're doing the fucking protest chants and shit. You know? What
Oh
I'm
wait,
talking about?
outside of the church.
Yeah.
They're protesting the service that you went to with your parents.
Well, yeah, and
Okay.
we were just like, well, this is kind of weird. It's midnight mass. It's kind of strange that there was a protest. And we get closer, and as we're walking into the door, one of the protesters like looks me and my wife in the face, and she's like, "Do you know that there were 97 pedophiles that were from this church?"
Oh fuck.
And we're just like, nope, not aware of that. And then we went inside and we sat down, and it was the fucking weirdest thing in the fucking planet.
97?
97
Oh no.
that have passed through these walls.
That's not good.
Yeah,
That's a bad percentage.
Well, it is if you're not thinking of it through the light of the way that we found out,
Yes, right.
Yeah.
The New Testament of gender politics that we've suggested.
So my recommendation is that we be the ones to untranslate the Bible and spell it out the way that the Lord intended it.
The problem is that it's been translated. It needs to be untranslated.
Untranslated.
Yes.
Yes.
It needs to be indecipherable, and then you listen to what we say.
Yeah.
The key
needs-
is to scramble it up.
Exactly. And then we could sell it at a premium,
Exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
just like the good Lord intended.
Yeah, I think
All right.
so. So you actually went to a midnight mass with where 97 pedophiles were?
Yeah, and I saw some weird shit in there, man.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Dude, I don't know if you used to go to church, right?
Yes, when I was very young, but all
Not Catholic though.
no. I've been to Catholic
You've
church.
been to
though,
Catholic
so
church,
I,
though.
I know
So
you kneel. It's like,
so
hey, how many times do we gotta kneel
You
over
get the
here?
kneel and shit, and like everybody's like all the priests and cardinals and bishops and all the other fucking people like have these very like traditional garb that they wear and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking freaky, dude. It's scary. But,
Yeah, well, it's all culty.
It's very
That's the thing.
culty, yeah.
It all feels that
But
way.
anyways, like and I've seen this in the past, but it was like I don't go to church much anymore, so I was seeing it through new eyes, kind of.
Sure.
This dude, he was like probably early 20s, like seemed like he was a real astute like Christian, like really into it. Like gets in front of this priest and like gets down on both knees for communion. Like gets down
Yeah.
on both knees and like puts his hands like this, and then like turns upright and sticks his tongue out. And then the priest set the fucking
No,
communion
you're
on
fucking-
his fucking. No. I
this
could bring Susan down to testify for this right now if we want to.
Oh my god,
This
this
is the weirdest fucking thing.
no way, dude.
And I've seen this before, but again, I was probably really young, and just thinking like, oh, this is just like another one of those weird fucking traditions that these guys do. But it was really like
Dude.
just a young boy,
But
like both knees, like hands, like not looking forward,
oh my god,
head, chin up, fucking tongue out, communion right on the tongue.
oh my.
And they both
God.
smile at each other, and then he fucking walks away.
Dude.
Yeah.
look,
Strangest fucking shit I've ever seen.
it's just like even if that is innocent, which like it just like
like I feel like it probably was
inherently at this point, if you're observing that, you
Yeah.
don't think it's innocent.
but, yeah, but
Like
after,
at a certain point, it's like, hey, we should maybe just change some of these like little like ritualistic things we do to not have a boy on his knees with his tongue out
Yeah.
in front of a priest. Like
It's a-
that's kind of a bad look.
it's a real bad look when you consider the fact that everybody that's walking through these doors is getting told that there's 97 97 pedophiles that have passed through this fucking place. Like, guys, come on, just fucking tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, like hide it better.
Yeah, like,
do it
Jesus,
Not in
fucking
front of the
Christ.
entire clergy. I mean, that's not good.
It's a pretty easy change you can make, you know.
Oh my
Just use your hands. Just do this little thing. You know, they do the little crossed hand, and you get
Why
the
don't you
little,
just
you
give
get the
the-
little wafer on your fucking hand,
about
and then
you
you
just-
eat it like a normal
Yeah,
person.
how would you just let the person just put the
I just don't, dude. It blew both of our fucking minds. We both looked at each other, and like everybody else was super serious, and me and Carly were just like, "Oh, this is
fucking uncomfortable."
yeah."
Because whether you wanted to fucking believe it or not, I mean, there's a lot of
Ripley's, believe it or not. Whoa!
oh
oh,
hell yeah, dude.
hell yeah!
That's that new sound, dude. That's that new.
I like that.
That's the new fucking. That's the new brand, man.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
You're welcome, and also to the audience, you're welcome.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
Producer Pete has gotten so good now. He can decide to do something, and he knows it's gonna sound good, and he can just pop in and out of it
Yeah.
nearly instantly.
Well, he's
And that's with a week off. Literally, this guy's rusty. He's rusty, and here he is at the controls, cracking beers, making things happen. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude's a fucking salesman at heart, you know?
Like who's better at drinking and getting things done than this guy?
Oh,
I do have a gripe.
Oh,
You got a gripe?
this
Yeah,
is.
I listened to
Ooh,
the
here we go.
podcast that you guys did last week.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What do you think there was some slander?
Everything
perhaps?
was perfect except for the one thing where it's like, well, he doesn't have a box frame
Oh,
or whatever.
Hey, by the way,
Oh,
I defended you. I
know
defended
did.
you.
I know,
I've
but
always looked at that and just
it's
been
not.
like,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at
why
all.
would you not have a box frame?
Who
It's the
gives
easiest
a
thing
fuck?
Why
on
would I
planet.
spend money on something I don't need when I
Yeah,
can buy
perfect.
beers?
It's very strange.
You listen.
I don't
right?
need to hide shit under my bed.
You know I'm
so
on your side.
Yeah, but you understand that you could hide things under your bed, though, right?
I choose not to.
I know, but that seems like you're just it's wasted space. You got all sorts of room under there, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my money.
And then like, especially now that you have like a girlfriend, like having a headboard that you can tie your girlfriend to is a pretty nice thing, you know.
Yeah, I can tie it somewhere else.
On what?
On anything else in the room.
Yeah, like
All right, I suppose.
I mean, this guy, he literally lugged a radiator in the other day just to tie people.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Are you cold in there?" He's like, "Yeah, something like that." Yeah.
And I was like, you know that like. That's a loose radiator. Like they'll be able to get off that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna make sure it's not loose. I was like, and then we're gone for the weekend. Carl,
that's what all those power
Susan,
tools I heard
Susan's
about.
texting me being like, I don't know what Petey's doing down there, but it sounds like he's like digging into the foundation.
You just hear like that sound of metal on concrete.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ding ding.
Like a guy trying to escape prison.
You're literally in there with a shovel, just stirring concrete, just like.
Susan's like, Producer P, I'm sorry, but what's going on? He's like, shut the fuck up.
Can't you see my door's closed?
I'm locking bitches to this thing.
That's tight. You sent us something, Pete. I noticed you sent us.
Oh,
something.
TMZ is cool. Is what I've learned about.
Abandoned at shelter.
Remember when TMZ
abandoned
used to be
at
just
animal
like,
shelter. Owners thought he was. Oh, so this dog got
Gay
this
dog, dude.
This dog got abandoned at an animal shelter because the owners thought he was gay.
Yeah, which and with our new theory, that dog's not gay anymore.
Yeah.
That dog is straight as an arrow.
Case closed.
Case closed. So TMZ also things have taken a real interesting. No further questions. The dog ain't gay. No, so remember when TMZ, like, all TMZ was like guys with cell phones, like, going up to, like, Anthony Jeselnik in the airport and being
Yeah.
like, hey, what do you think of Ray Rice? Remember those days?
Who the fuck is Ray Rice?
He's the guy who fucking cold cocked his wife on the elevator.
Oh yeah, that was a cool thing.
He basically, like, started a whole, like, disciplinary trajectory for the NFL with their players.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember watching the video. Yeah.
Right. And now TMZ's like, hey, this dog is gay.
That's crazy shit, huh?
Yeah, it's really cool.
I bet, like, I guarantee the backstory to that story was like this dog like fucking like started humping the dude owner.
A male dog
And
or
he's
something.
no, like the owner or something, like the dude owner.
Holy shit.
And he's just like, I don't believe in
Yeah.
this.
And if the owner just would have pretended that dog was a beautiful woman,
Yeah,
they
would've
both
just-
would have had one
They
hell
would
of a
have had
time.
a great time. Yeah. Yep.
I think we might be. I think now we're operating on a slippery slope with this idea.
I think
but,
we're operating on fucking a new level that nobody has discovered yet.
Yeah. Well, hey, why stick to humans? Hey, why stick to people that are of age? You know.
God damn it.
Just immediately.
Yeah, just bridge that gap. why don't
Immediately
you?
just gets abused for the most
listen,
heinous purposes.
Listen, I was gonna say I had like several other opportunities to make that leap, and I decided not to. So this one's fucking on you, Josh.
Well, it
all
took
right?
me damn near 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
You gotta give me credit for that. Like my head is securely out of the gutter at this point, seemingly.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, no, I mean, obviously we're just here to support, the religious institutions that made America great.
Yeah,
Amen.
and Trump.
Amen, my brother. Amen.
Amen.
I wonder if there's we should build like a Trump tabernacle. Like it'll be like. So we'll build the Trump tabernacle, and then we'll preach these identity politics to the masses.
Trump tabernacles are usually made out of gold. This is like fucking already like Trump territory.
If you just tell him, he might never know what a tabernacle is, but like, it's made of gold. He'll be like, unbelievable. And,
Yes.
and he'll just
Yep.
go with it.
Yep.
So I'm guessing a tabernacle is not like a C-store.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can't.
you're thinking of a bodega, but
Yeah, you can't buy like
Yeah, I just heard tackle, and I'm like, I can get paid.
they have Tabor,
Yeah.
Tabor and Ackles.
sometimes I go
don't
to Kathy's bait and tackle to fucking get communion.
Yeah, exactly. I get on my knees and
She's
Kathy delivers every time.
She's an Asian lady that runs a bait shop. Her
name's
but also-
Kathy?
Yeah, Kathy.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's over on Rice Street.
Ray Rice Street?
Yeah, Ray Rice. It's full circle, but no, for real. Yeah, Asian lady, real nice lady. Bought some fucking night crawlers and night crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't buy fucking whatever the fucking Donnie Darko fucking dude's name is.
Well, she's Asian. I'm surprised you didn't buy silkworms.
Yeah, I think they have them there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had them at work in the back, making traditional garb. This is the second time I said garb on this podcast.
Yeah, you're really expanding your vocabulary.
I like the word
Your
garb. I like the
lexicon.
word garb. It's great.
Garb? It's good.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's short for.
but anyway,
garbage.
she's
especially when you wear it, you fucking
she's
piece of shit.
she's really Catholic though. She also has fucking communion in the back, and she bangs fucking kids or whatever we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but she doesn't really. She bangs beautiful men.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's just whatever you think it is.
I shouldn't be fucking shouting out Kathy's bait shop so hard.
Well, no,
Poor lady,
well,
she's real nice.
No, Kathy's great. We'll be sure to.
Did you know she's a junior? The person you worked with was actually the daughter of the original Kathy.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, no, it's Kathy Jr.
Oh,
Straight.
are
No,
you
that's a
looking?
real
Are you
thing.
looking it up?
No, I remember going through this and talking to her about it.
I don't think this is real, but
I mean, look, I trust producer Pete with.
Why would
actually-
why would
I
I
actually
lie?
do,
What am I?
actually.
Why would I lie? Like I have no benefit of lying.
And listen
No,
to the
you're
way
right,
listen
you're
to the
right,
way
you're
he's saying it too. Like it's not even like he said like a funny thing. He'd be like, oh, you know,
Sounds
she's
very
actually like
professional.
a neo-Nazi or something. Like that would be like okay, well,
Yeah.
he's telling tales out of school here, but
yeah.
he's just saying that she was named after
She's
her
a
mother,
jun-
which
she's
is
a
like it's
junior,
pretty
yeah.
like plausible.
Do they do
That
that? With,
like happens.
do they do that with daughters? Do they name them the same? And they
I
call
was
them
thinking
Junior?
about this a lot. I didn't really think they did.
Is
But
is that a
why-
thing?
No, I don't think it's really.
What do they call them if they're the same name and as a daughter?
Well, it'd still be
Junior.
junior. It's like junior's not a gendered thing.
It's
Like-
it's Carol Jr.
So there could be like a Kathy the Third then or something.
Of course, it could be.
Kathy is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
You learn things.
Now, mostly because men are so much better than women, and they can have such strong legacies. It's kind of cool to pass that down. Whereas women are just like, oh, she was just there to make sure his
Well-
clothing was folded. And,
I'll tell you what, man. I've seen some real good bread recipes passed down. You know
what?
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 Bread.
What?
You ever made bread?
We should probably take a break, huh?
What?
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what?
What?
What? Are you looking up how to take a break on Google?
Yeah.
When you have a
I
podcast,
like that a lot, actually.
how do you take a break on a podcast? It just says
Oh,
what?
That was good.
What?
What?
You've been playing around with sound effects back there, and I like it. There's this fucking little fly that keeps flying around.
I haven't seen this fly. I've seen you bat at this imaginary
No,
fly.
it's a gnat, so it's hard to see. You know?
What?
Bzzz, I'm a gnat. Bzzz, oh.
Hey, hey, let's do an improv quick. We're breaking into a mainframe, because mainframes are cool.
Okay.
Okay, hey, okay, fuck it. I went to school for this. My name is Alan. I'll be you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking badass computer coder, and I'm not gay and shit. Let me just start typing out some shit here to bust in. Oh yeah, it feels good. I like the way it sounds too. Hell yeah. Hey Josh, you know anything about coding?
Oh yeah. I saw, I saw a dude at the hospital code one time.
All right,
And then we get the drums. And
we're
a
in.
little bit of the drums.
And we're in. We broke into the mainframe.
God damn.
Got a couple of emails for your
Okay.
butthole.
All right.
All right, so this first email, Dear Going Hard Podcast.
Oh, pretend like you're fucking. Oh, dude.
Pretend?
Dude,
There's
no,
no
no,
pretending.
no, Petey, do the clickety clack thing again while he's reading the
Oh,
email.
yeah.
So
Oh, this is
you're
actually
the
beautiful.
actual person, yeah.
Yeah. Dear Going Hard Podcast, I am your only British listener, because you say awful things about the Brits. For instance, our food tastes like dog shit, and I disagree with that quite emphatically. I love Elton John. I love talking like a fucking retard. And I love listening to a podcast. Sincerely, Buddy. All right, so that was our first.
that was good.
Yeah,
That was really good.
we really attacked the British hard.
yeah, I know. Like, I think we kind of sealed
I mean,
our
but,
fate on
but
that.
when you hear a guy like that talk, it's like, how can you not?
Yeah.
Well,
That.
It's almost impossible to even tell what he was saying most of the time.
Yeah, right. All right, let's take a break.
All right, now time for the second part of the podcast. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by delicious Miller Lite. Miller Lite is a proven product. I'm gonna go off script here.
Oh, okay.
It's a proven product. I mean, how many times in your life can you just go to a bar and you're looking around and you're like, man, what am I gonna order? You never know. But how many times you're like, oh, that's right. There's one product that's proven to be good all the time. It's a proven product.
Yeah.
And that product goes by Miller Lite. Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer.
The second advertisement of the podcast, the product,
The projects.
the product advertisement cast, is wood. We got wood here. We're making stuff out of it. You see this bar here? I don't know why I got a Brooklyn accent. There's some hard wood here. You put it together, you make some shit.
Yeah, that was actually a really good accent. Only you should have used a homophobic slur to really drive it home.
You guys got wood. I got some hardwood right in my fucking pants right now. Only for dudes though.
Well,
Hey, where's the salami at?
Or if you're not into dudes, you could just pretend the dude's a lady. Hardwood.
it's a hardwood identity politics. And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
Everybody.
Hey, Producer Pete, how's your break, buddy?
It was neutral. How was yours?
I don't want to be a copycat, but it was also neutral.
How about mine?
What? You're what?
No,
What do you mean?
nothing.
You
All right.
didn't have a break? Is that what you're trying to say?
All right. Well,
You know they say no rest for the wicked.
yeah, cage the elephant or whatever.
Yeah, they coined that phrase.
I'm pretty sure Picasso said that first.
Yeah, he
He
did.
was the first one. He's like, hey, look at this weird face that I drew. There ain't no rest for the
Yeah,
wicked.
exactly.
He's from Brooklyn for some
I
reason. Hey, look at this
Hey!
weird face I made over
Pablo
here.
Picasso. Hey.
Where's the salami at?
Hey, you think the nose is supposed to be right in the center of the face? It's on the left side of the face.
Yo,
Hey,
I'm gonna have a slice and then paint the melting clock. What do you want me to do about it? I mean, I'm just a normal guy. I go down to the docks. I put in 18 hours a day. I grab a slice and I paint a melting clock. What do you want me to do about it, huh?
That was Salvador Dali.
Nah, man. Pablo Picasso did he did the clocks, man. The weird face on the clock. Hold on. Someone's breaking into
Yeah, I
the...
had a fact check. I was hacking into the mainframe of Google to fact check some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so Picasso was also like absurdist, though, right?
What
did he do?
No, not absurdist. He was surrealist.
Right.
Wait. No.
Well, so
Picasso was abstract.
he was the face guy,
yeah.
and Dolly was the clock
Dali
guy.
was surrealism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amongst other things, yes.
Let's not pigeonhole. Let's not pigeonhole these two men.
He wasn't just a painter, already.
Yeah.
He also did other cool things.
He was also a dock worker from Brooklyn. You know the docks? I work at the docks all day and I go home and I fucking paint and my cunt of a wife comes up to me and checks on my fucking gates.
Now you're Italian?
I don't even
I thought
know.
it was like more of a Cuban accent.
All right.
This fucking bitch of it.
I like it.
I entirely got away from it. It was not even. I had nothing that I could possibly grasp. Dude. It was so bad the whole time.
It was welcome to the worst episode of the Going Hard podcast.
Or in a sense,
It's actually been pretty good.
well, here's the deal, though. You can be the worst, but you can just identify as the best episode.
Exactly. See, I knew this going into the podcast
Yeah.
that we could do this.
We're constantly subverting their expectations.
Yeah. Like this could be the time we could break it. You know. We'd tell people about episode 5 and left that Easter egg that ties into episode 63. You know.
Wait, what was episode 5?
You know the one.
Oh, the one where you came out as gay?
Well, exactly. And then I was actually banging women
Right.
the whole time.
You came out as gay, but while you were very actively having sex with
I
women.
actually don't know what was on episode 5.
I don't-
It'd be cool though if we left an Easter egg that only ties into episode 6
I
and
see
3,
what
though.
you're saying. You're trying to get people to go back.
Oh,
in
hold
the
on a sec.
archives.
Wait. Let's see here. Episode 107. All right. Donkey, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Crucifix Larry.
Yeah. Anyways,
So,
do you want to do
yeah.
a segment or what?
We did one.
Oh, yeah, we did kind of, didn't we?
Yeah, we did emails.
Yeah.
Hey, episode 5 was Titty of Lakes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of Easter eggs in there. Make sure to go back and try to connect the dots.
That'd be fun if we actually remember this episode 50 episodes from now.
First of all, if
Yeah, if that,
that exists.
you know, it's another good year.
Oof. Well, you got anything for us there, Peter? Just clearing your.
Just clear my throat.
All right, well, should we make some music or something?
I think we.
Well, before you do that, I do want to say I almost got some ice cream treats for everyone, but I didn't.
That's very nice of you, I guess. I don't. What the fuck? Jesus.
What a fucking awesome thing to tell people. Hey, I almost made all of your guys' day better, but then I just didn't do that. But I'll let you know that I thought that I was going to maybe do it.
Just kidding. I got some Snickers up in the freezer.
Oh, you really actually have some?
Yes.
Frozen Snickers, or are they like actually full-on ice cream Snickers?
Ice cream Snickers.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You know, if I wasn't on a diet, I'd definitely eat a couple of those.
I'm
But
pretty sure they're on the local diet plan.
oh, nice. That was what the bait and tackle, Kathy.
Yeah, at the Tabernacle.
The
Tabernacker.
tabernacle.
Kathy had us a couple nice
They
pair
come-
of tabernacles.
They
on
come
her,
into
you
our
know?
neighborhood trying to build a tabernacle. I say, no way. That's hollowed earth.
All right, well let's just play acoustic on this one again
Yeah,
today.
let's leave.
It just seems like the easiest way to do things.
Well,
nowadays.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you to fucking make a masterpiece.
Well, yeah,
all right?
okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's podcast. I think you're gonna really enjoy that song. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a little bit of here, a little bit of there. You know,
A little
Just-
all over
just-
the place.
just
but,
how we do it.
but you know what? They can't all be singers. Hey, producer Pete, want to say goodbye to the folks?
Yeah, I also just want a quick little plug here. We're
yeah,
going
there
to
we
be
go.
doing our 3-on-3 tournament Wednesday, so anyone who wants to come out and support us, it'll be at the St. Paul Rec Center. I think it's Wednesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. So.
Well,
Hey.
Thursday, God willing, we have to get through our group.
Right, it's a
Yeah.
whole thing, but
Right.
come out and support the podcast, guys. All right,
Yeah,
it was good to
that's-
see you. Have
yeah.
a great day.
So we'll see you at the St. Paul Rec Center.
Yep, 3-on-3, us three against the other threes.
More people that have threes. Okay, thank you all for listening. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
I'm just a small town boy, stuck in the big old city. It's kinda shitty. Every time I try to go on those fancy apps, I come up empty and I get so sad. I need to go back to my roots. Girls who are bigger than me. I need to go back to my roots. Girls who weigh good and plenty. Back in North Dakota. I'm just a small town guy. I don't like hair with highlights. I'm not one for fancy clothes or any of these liberal hoes. I don't like their politics. I wouldn't touch 'em with my worst enemy stick. Ho, 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 ho. I gotta get myself an old fat woman. I gotta get myself a busted old hog that I can tie to the radiator that I put in my bedroom. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the producer too. I'm the producer too.
That was wild.